Alright guys, so here we have the LR androids. These bad boys and girl, I guess. They're actually quite good. No, not Future Gohan, but this androids unit is an exceptional unit. Again, they are very good. So, I did want to go ahead and, make the full run, get them rainbowed. I definitely think it will be worth it. I think they're going to be very effective in Super Battle Road, Dokkan Battlefield. Oh, they're going to be great in Dokkan Battlefield. Oh, yeah. They're just going to be awesome in a lot of different places, right? So, let's go ahead and take them out. Let's test them on a couple of these teams now that we got them rainbowed. See how powerful, like, our boy Android 16 can be. Alright, guys, so we're here on the Joined Forces team. This, of course, is LR Kale and Khalifa's team. This is probably not going to be the best place for the LR androids. Well, I mean, obviously, but they are going to function pretty well over here. Especially if you link them up with either the AGL LR androids or Physical LR Cell. Physical LR Cell is probably a much better option, honestly. The only thing is, I don't know. I guess with those two units, it's not even really going to be that difficult to get their active skill in, right? So, like, we'll be able to have the multiple android characters that you need in the team in order to actually utilize that active skill, right? And actually bring in our boy, what's his name? Android 16. Android 16, of course, is redonkulous. I guess I'll just let Kale and Khalifa go wild, whatever. Because it's fine to let Kale and Khalifa do their thing right now, because we're not going up against a pure Saint or Universal Survival Arc enemy, so they're not just going to do 6 super attacks right here and completely annihilate Gogeta. That's the only thing. It is, like, it's not good to use Kale and Khalifa. Like, they've super attacked, like, once, and they took, like, 10k right there. But it's not good to bring Kale and Khalifa to showcases, because they're just too... Okay. Alright. They just do way too much. Like, look what they did to go. Like, Gogeta's done here. Like, I actually thought he was maybe going to survive this turn. No. Like they just do way too much, man. Like, if they get any sort of crits or anything, it's over. Oh, actually, okay. I didn't get a super attack with that last one. Okay. So we actually should be good right here. Alright, and then another additional normal. Okay. Don't get a potential system super, and perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, so this will take us on to this next turn. We got Broly and Paragus, we got LR Cell, and of course we do still have the androids. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and have our boy and girl, I guess, go ahead and put in some work right here. Again, we're probably not going to see Android 16 right here. Not really that big of a deal. If we're not going up against a Cell enemy, we do have to fall below, what is it, 66% HP? That's really not that bad, too. Like, compare that to, like, Gohan, even under 58%. Like, I feel like there's a big difference between, like, 66% to 58%. Goku definitely still has a better one, though, of under 70%. That's Super Saiyan Goku. His is very good. Alright. Honestly, we saw a couple of rotations here on Joint Forces. Like, we kind of know what this team is about. Let me move on to, like, their actual, like, Big Daddy teams, right? Androids, Siblings, Bond, and the Android/Cell Saga team. Alright, guys, so we're here on the Sibling Bond team, right? Now, the thing about the Sibling Bond team is that we're going to have access to LRB Pan, right? So, like, LRB Pan will be able to make, like, 16 just go absolutely crazy. I'll probably hop back into the event, and we'll just see what 16 is capable of doing, because, like, normally I'm in the Cell event so that we can actually see 16 every single fight, right? But we did beat the AGL Cell, so right now there's just a Cell Junior, so I can't actually transform. But this will be good to see what the androids are capable of doing with LRB Pan's active skill without having 16 out, right? Because you're definitely not always going to be able to transform into 16. 16 is going to be a lot more common than Gohan and Cell, though, that's for sure. 4.15 million, considering the passive support buff they also give, that's insane. Like, again, people might look at maybe like a 2 million attack set that the androids are frequently putting up, or like 3 million, and they might think that's underwhelming. But see, it's crazy, because people like... people think that's underwhelming, but they think Gohan and Cell are impressive? Like, I don't understand, because Gohan and Cell are at a similar level. Yeah, like, when Gohan transforms, he could easily hit 7 million attack stats, but guess what? you're going to have to do an awful lot in order for Gohan to transform. It's not something you're going to see very often. Then you got to have Super Saiyan Goku on the rotation. It's just so much to be able to see that Gohan at full power. And then, like, Cell, you know, you got to feed Cell just a billion, like, orbs. By the way, look at that, 5.59 attack stat right there. Like, are you kidding me? And now we got a guaranteed additional, and then chances are decent that they then get another additional attack, which, you know, over 1 million attack stat on normal attacks. And you can quickly see why LR Gohan and Goten are far superior to Cell and Gohan. Because they're going to be, you know, provided you're on the right team, you've got the team built around them, they're just a powerhouse. Whereas Gohan and Cell, I mean, yeah, Gohan is great. Cell is good but disappointing. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so now we can actually bring in 16. Sure, let's go for it. Let's go ahead and bring Android 16 in. Again, I'm going to hop right back into the same event with the Sibling Bond team, probably after this turn right here, and we'll see what happens when we have B-Pan on rotation with 16. Now, remember, I'm not actually going to be able to get, like, the best attack stat with 16 right here, because I think in order to do that, you probably do need the TUR of the LR. So you get the TUR, 16, and then B-Pan is probably your best bet. I could actually do this now that I think about it. And then this is going to maximize our boy 16 a lot, because now he's going to be able to get legendary power from Gohan and Goten. So let's just see what number 16 is capable of hitting right here. 200% attack. He doesn't have a support type passive on rotation, but, you know, he does link pretty well with physical MVP 17. Then, of course, we are getting legendary power from Gohan and Goten as well. And keep in mind, the friend Gohan and Goten here is not rainbow like mine, so that's why their attack stat is way lower. But then, I mean, the triple super attack, like, Gohan and Cell don't have that in them. Like, if that was my rainbow Gohan and Goten doing that, even transformed LR Gohan with Super Saiyan Goku on rotation is not going to match what Gohan and Goten can do. He's not. Gohan and Goten have a higher ceiling, easily, by far, than what the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan has. Unless, I mean, you would have to... Okay, so 4.7 is pretty good. But you would have to get, like, ridiculous... Actually, that's really good. There's no support units here. That's insane, 16. Jeez. Alright, guys, so we're still here on the Sibling Bond team. This time we can actually get Android 16 out. We can have him in the middle, too, so he'll be able to get legendary power from LRB Pan, and then still get, you know, the stuff like Fierce Battle and stuff from Android 17, so that will be good, right? B-Pan will obviously have her active skill out. 17 is going to be around pulling shenanigans. This is going to be a really, really good turn for our boy 16 right here. So let's go ahead and see what... Let's have 16 take down Cell. How about that? The other thing, too, is... Okay, so he does have 24 ki. We are going to be going up against an Android/Cell Saga enemy, right? Which means 16 gets a guaranteed additional super, along with his 50% chance of crit. 16 is just, like, a very crazy unit. Like, the fact that he's an LR with LR stats, so we're talking 20,000 attack, 12,500 defense, and he has 200%. It's just wild. 16 is just a wild, wild boy. And the fact that he sacrifices 6% HP on his 18 ki super attack is irrelevant. It does not matter whatsoever, because he's only around for 2 turns anyway. You're only going to get 2 of those. And then, like, he's just really good. So 6.25, I mean, needless to say, that's good. And it's much, much easier for 16 to get that 6.25 right there than it's going to be for Gohan and stuff. And then 3.58 on a 12 ki, that's really good. If you get the 18 ki followed into the 12 ki like that, keep in mind that he did greatly raise his attack for 1 turn on his 18 ki super attack as well. So 16 is just ridiculous. Like, then on his 12 ki, he greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and he lowers attack and defense. Like, he just does so much. Like, this to me is a really, really fun unit. Like this is what I like. Like, you know, before you use the active skill, the androids are pretty good. They've got nice attack and defense. They're a support type unit for androids, so 2 ki, 40% attack to the whole rotation. They lower attack and defense on super attack. You know, you do have an HP threshold, and, you know, you do have character thresholds as well for the androids. But, you know, whereas Gohan, you have to have an android on your team, and Gohan is a hybrid Saiyan. So you're not going to always... on the Hybrid Saiyan team, you're not going to have an android, right? On, I don't know, the Goku family team, you're not really going to have an android like that, right? Well, for the androids, they just say, use more android characters. Guess what? The androids on the android category, like pretty much their best spot, there's going to be plenty of those circulating around. And even on the Sibling Bond team, you can easily get the necessary characters as well. Okay, so this is another very impressive turn right here. We got Braw, 17, and 16 right here. So, I mean, 16 is about to put up another show. That's about all I'm going to say here. Needless to say, Cell is going to go bye-bye when 16 gets his super attack. After this, we'll probably... I don't even know if I'm going to show him on the Android... I guess I could on the Android / Cell Saga team. Might as well, right? But, like, you know, the Android team... Okay, don't do that, 17. Come on. No, you did not. He just one-shotted Cell. Yeah, he did. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to come back into the Sibling Bond team because I want that rotation. 17, 16, and Braw. I want to see what number he gets there. So, we're going to hop right back in again. Alright, so here we go. Now we'll see 16 on this turn, Android 17, as well as Braw. So, let's see what damage numbers our boy 16 is going to put up right here. Should still be a pretty damn good number, I would imagine here. Yeah, 5.24. That's pretty good. That's 5.24 without LRV pan, considering the ease that it is to get this 16 out. And, I mean, considering... So, think about these attack stats that Android 16's putting out. Then also think about the fact that it's a 50% chance for him to crit. 50%. Like, you know, one thing about LR physical Trunks to remember is that, you know, even though he's, you know, 2 and 3 millions usually is what you're seeing from him, you know, he has that same 50% chance to crit. So, he's actually outputting a lot more damage than you'd think just from the attack stat. Well... 16's got the same thing going on. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Android category team, right? This will definitely be where, you know, 16, 17, 18 will have their best, you could probably get 16's best number on Siblings Bond because of B-Pan and how she works. You know, 16 has a 200% start-to-turn attack buff, so there's, like, pretty much no unit that gets a bigger buff from B-Pan than Android 16. But I'm using 17 as a leader, right? Because he's going to give us 170% to attack. And then I'm bringing a friend LR Android, you know, who is giving 4P, 150% attack. But then at that point, this is going to allow us to have Android 16 and then have him linked up with the LR for nearly like a full link set, right? All of their attack links will be active because I believe 16, he goes from... I think it's Shocking Speed, then becomes Tough as Nails, right? Yeah. And Tough as Nails is just a 1500 defensive link. So, right here, this is going to be 16 with a lot of heat behind him, basically. And then we have Android 18, who she's no longer the best Android category support type unit, but she is the best Android category support type unit behind the LRs. So, there's 16 at 5.6 million. Not bad. And then, of course, what you can do, like what we could do here, is, so we'll have 16 transform for one of the LRs. Then, once this LR runs out of Android 16, we can then have the second LR transform to Android 16. So, like that, especially if you're going up against some event that has Cell as the enemy, you can literally just keep 16 out basically the whole fight, because there's no fight against Cell where he's going to last a long time. With these Android 16s floating around. 16, with the crits, the guaranteed additional that he would do against all Cell units except for what? I guess GT Cell is like the only one that 16 isn't going to completely destroy. Because, you know, you still could easily transform, but, you know, then against GT Cell, that's not an Android / Cell Saga category enemy, so he doesn't get that guaranteed super attack. That's kind of like the other thing I was thinking there. But yeah, the Android category team now, you know, with these two new LRs, it's a very, very massive power buff has been added to this team. I mean, that LR Android team, like, for this Android category, like, I can't even begin to describe how incredible they are. Like, they're easily the best unit on the category. Like, it's very surprising to me that they did this. You know, they brought out this, you know, Android unit that I think is way better than LR Cell. I see no conceivable argument for LR Cell being even close to the androids. Now, Gohan, you know, I think the androids are better than Gohan too, but Gohan is definitely a little bit better. Okay, so 5 million right there. That's just with the two LRs next to each other, which again, on the android category team, it's not that hard to do. Like that, look at that. And then he gets a guaranteed super. That's what he does. That's what this bad boy does. Okay, I'm gonna hop back in. Let's do exactly what we just did, except let's... Okay, so I'm gonna have the friend transform into Android 16, and then we'll have him linked up with the, you know, the 16, 17, and 18 version of the card. So we'll kind of get that same sort of setup, except we're seeing what the actual androids can do rather than just 16 himself, right? Alright guys, so here we are, you know, pretty much same setup over here on the Android category team. Android 17 as our leader, and of course a friend LR. Now here, I'm just going to transform into 16 with the friend, and we want to see my rainbowed one, how, you know, the 17, 18, and 16 portion of the card, how they'll look when, you know, having this perfect linking partner. Because that's the best thing about the transformation, right, is that they are perfect linking partners. So they're going to need a little bit more key. I'm going to go ahead and use the shoe item just to make sure that they get that full 24 key. Okay, so this turn, yeah, there's no way, I'm not going to make it to that other turn with Android 18. Like, the Android team is just so ridiculously powerful now that we're just going to incinerate this boy Cell. Okay, so let's see what number they get up to. 3 million, that's without a support type unit. I mean, that's good when we consider that they're also giving 40% attack to the entire rotation, right? So, you know, you see that nice nasty number, and then keep in mind that 16's number himself goes way up because the androids are on rotation. So, I'm liking what I'm seeing from them for sure. Okay, so I guess I kind of want to see that same rotation now, except with Android 18. But again, we're not, like, I guess. Okay. I actually maybe could finish this turn without Cell getting killed. It depends on, like, if LR Cell crits or if 17 gets, like, an additional super attack right here. Maybe. I mean, it helps that LR in Cell hits like a feather. I mean, that will help us not finish this guy off. I mean, yeah, look. He is so bad. Now, again, I hate on... Oh, thank you for critting. Thank you so much. I hate on him hard, but when I say bad, he's still a top 10 best unit in the game, right? Just please understand that. It's just... There's a big difference, I think, between him and, like, this LR Androids card that we're looking at today. Don't you dare. That's one. Okay. It's a struggle, man, to not finish these events so fast. All right. Here we go. So, again... Perfect linking partner for all their attack links, at least, right? They, you know, shocking speed is not active. Whoop-de-doo. They're at full key anyway. And then, of course, we have Android 18 right here. So let's see what number they get to this time. Probably jump up to, what, like 3.3 million, 3.2 million, something like that. Oh, nice plus 9,100 heal there, Cell. Very impressive. Very nice. Later. Oh, 3.53, excuse me. Okay. Well, see ya. I'll take it. I love this unit. I think they're fantastic. Next, we'll take them into, like, the Legendary Goku event. You know, we'll go into Super Battle World. We'll try a whole bunch of different things. But this card is an LR, a summonable LR for sure. Unlike Gohan and Cell, who have a bunch of, like, crazy restrictions and negatives all over them, you know, the androids do have a restriction for 16, but it's very, very fair and very feasible restrictions. To have multiple android category characters on the android team, not hard. So, like, you know, even if you're not fighting a Cell enemy, you know, 16, you do just got to fall below 66% HP. But again, that's not that bad. That's not, you know, under 30% like Cell, which is very, very rare. So, they're definitely really good. But at the same time, I don't recommend anyone summon them for them. Y'all know how it is. I just don't. So, thanks for watching. And I'll catch y'all next time.